In this video, we're going to talk about our gaming habits, the good and the bad.
Do we have any good ones?
I'm Scott.
I'm Jen.
We're Retro Rivals. Let's talk about some of our gaming habits.
Just the bad ones. I don't know why he thought there was good ones.
You wrote down 5 for each of us?
It just looked like a blur over there, but I'll
right.
believe you. This is us being honest with ourselves.
Well, this was us kind of like poking at each other. Well, you do this. Let's write it down, make a video. First one on your list.
Okay, we're poking at me first.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Oh, you love a good poking. Quantity over quality. This is what Jen means. Because we always, at the end of the year, we do the games we beat in like 2024, you know.
Then we just did that.
And we just did that. So what Jen means is that she was so focused on the number of games beat for the year, she would just bang out games that were like an hour long just to say she beat a game.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, some of them were good. But
some of them.
No, some of them were good. But I was so focused on getting to an amount of games completed, you would be like...
You're talking about the year you hit 50.
Yes.
Yeah.
This year I didn't even come close to that.
But you have way better games and better experiences.
I think overall I did.
So 2023 was your 50?
Yes.
And 2024 was what? You had less than me, and you were like, "Oh, I'm so sad."
No, I had more games than you,
Did
I think, but less hours.
Oh. So
yeah, I don't even know.
She'll fix that this year.
I don't even know if I was up around, like, it was close to 30 or around there. Something, I can't even remember. Short-term memory loss, I guess. But I would, like, really just completely give up on games. The idea of playing games that were, like, in the 50-hour range. I'm like, don't even mention it.
If it was an RPG, it was
like I can't.
It's like, how long is it going to take me to beat that? I'm like, 60 hours, 70 hours.
Ooh! And then I played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for 115 hours, and I got over myself. So I played some bigger games this year.
You played some way bigger games.
And I had great experiences. Yes. So I think for the most part, 2024 beat that out of me. I'm like, I have to focus more on playing games for the fun of the game and not the amount of games I can complete in a year. I think I've solved that issue, and I'm basically playing what I want to play now, not just based on the time. I think.
You want to read the next one? No, you
can't?
Okay. What she has written down for me is I download games and never play them.
Yeah.
When we had Xbox Gold membership, they would give you 3 free gold games or whatever, and like I would just download them just for the sake of downloading them. Oh, you never know when I'm going to play that. And
never was the answer.
But and my argument there when I talk to people, like say at work, and I have like 1,500 games. I don't know the exact amount of what we have here, roughly 1,500. I say I play my physical games because I don't even know what's in my digital library.
You don't.
Maybe 2 or 3 times a year, I'll start scrolling through my library because I'll have to make some space on my hard drive. And I wonder what I own, and I have some really good games in there, and I just forget about them.
You don't, we never look at that digital
also,
library.
I don't know what it is between like a digital and physical game, but it just feels dirty to play digital game when I have all this physical media.
I get that. I just finished a digital game because I just couldn't justify spending the amount of money to get it. Yeah. And so, to a certain extent, like, we have played some digital games, but unless we're, like, buying them and playing them right away, they're gonna sit in purgatory.
Alright, let's go do your next one.
Okay, next. I can't read it. Do it.
It says need to complete.
Oh.
What does that mean?
I will play a game I hate. Because if I put at least 2 hours into it...
Oh, not 2 hours.
I need to finish it.
How could you recoup that time?
I know.
Never get that time back.
Pineview Drive didn't take that long to play last year, and that game was dumb.
But you also had an agreement with a fellow YouTuber that you guys would finish the game together, right?
I did.
Yeah.
But more often than not, I'm talking a good 90-95% of the time. If I put a game in there and I've put any amount of time into it, I'm gonna finish it.
See, I'm past that point now. I mean, there is that urge to finish the game because I know there's lots of gamers out there. I talk to them every damn day. Oh, I played that game. I played that game. I played that game, and then you get talking to them more, and they never finish those games at all. If it's an RPG, I'll give it at least 10 hours. At least.
I think you have to.
Have to give it 10 hours. If it's just something like hack and slash, whatever, a few hours. It depends on the genre of game I'm playing there, whether I like it or not. But more often than not, I really want to finish the game unless I'm hating it.
Oh, I can name so many games I hated that I finished.
Yeah.
Like Martha is Dead. I struggled through that game the entire time.
You still have a copy of that?
I still have a copy of that.
I'm sure this is another bad gaming habit of hers. She won't get rid of the game.
Well, let's talk about that later then, maybe.
Alright, on to me next. I judge a game by its animation.
You 100% do.
Now, let's hold up a sec here. Because it doesn't really paint me in a pretty picture. Because I don't care about graphics.
You don't care about graphics?
Because I play PS1 is probably my favorite console to play. And we all know the graphics on that are bleh.
You did save yourself some money because this game was broken. But Sky Ocean Wings for Hire was a Skies of Arcadia clone, and you were like,
it wasn't even a clone. I knew as soon as I started watching the game trailer stuff, I didn't like it. I was like, first of all, I'm like, looks like Nintendo got a hold of this. Don't like it at all. And I knew it wasn't going to be Skies of Arcadia. I knew they were using Skies of Arcadia as a selling feature here. Like, this is going to be the successor of... I'm like, BS! No way! Didn't buy it.
Had that game looked better, would you have given it a chance?
Maybe, I don't know.
I know you would have because...
I didn't like the art style.
If you don't like the art style or the animation of a game...
I mean, I gotta stare at it for how many hours?
I know, but it could be a fantastic game. It could be, like,
maybe
just the best game, and you won't play it because... You're the same thing with comic books. You're like, I don't like the way that looks. I was like, try to get past the pictures and just read the words then. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You're the same with comic books. You're the same.
But the comic books, it's like...
It's the
truth. 3/4 of it right there.
It's the truth.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, do mine, because I can't read it.
I'm not even going to read these for you anymore.
Okay.
Alright. Holding on to games and consoles.
Yes.
I literally, she just got done saying Martha's Dead. Oh, the game is terrible. I'm like, trade it. Well...
It's not because...
Why don't you want to trade Martha's Dead?
It's not because I ever...
Why?
Can I?
No. Why? No.
Do you want to shut the hell up so I can say? It's because I know I'll trade it down the line, but I want to recoup my cost on it and see if it'll go up in value. Because if not a lot of people bought it, then those copies may become valuable, and then we can trade it for something better. That's kind of my thought process on that. You can take it out and put it to the side if that makes your brain feel better. But I don't mind trading it.
If it goes in the trade pile, it goes to the trade.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, I just...
Like
have a hard time because you want to get rid of so many things.
No, it's not that much. I'm trying to... We're running out of space, so I'm trying to justify, like, there are new games constantly coming out. Where am I putting these new games?
I know, but you're getting rid of... Like, he's getting rid of consoles and the entire library. And
oh, come on. What she's talking about is the Wii U. I'm sitting here. I haven't played the Wii U.
No, not just the Wii U.
What's the other one?
The 64. N64.
Another... why? If it's sitting there...
Because I want to play Donkey Kong.
Well, then play it.
I
don't want to play it. I don't. There's not a... Well, there is one game that I would play, but it's an expensive game. Yeah. But other than, I have 2 games left in the game in that N64 library. Yeah. I have 5 Wii U games left in the Wii U library. Those 5 Wii U games I can get on the Switch.
Wii U games over there.
2.
Okay, well 2. Some are Wii games, I guess. So, anyways, yeah.
The Wii U, I don't like the tablet. I hate the Pro Controller even more. Like, I've been looking to try to figure out, is there a third-party controller that I can somehow put... What if I mod this sucker? Can I use a better controller?
Was going for a complete Wii U set?
I hated it! I'm like, why? Why are they trying to tell me that the Wii U is as good as the Dreamcast? This is craziness! Craziness!
You okay now?
Maybe.
Alright, what's my next bad habit?
That was yours. This is my next bad habit.
You went off on my bad habit?
I did.
What the hell? Okay, whatever. Do yours.
I buy games across multiple consoles.
He does.
She's getting me on one game specifically, South Park Stick of Truth. This is the one that got this on the list, is it not?
This got this on the list, but if he really likes a game, he is the type of person that wants it everywhere he gets it.
Too. Where's that damn game there? What is it, Revenant or something like that? You had it sealed on 2 consoles there.
That's because I forgot I bought it. I haven't even played that game yet.
You do the same thing. You do the same thing.
I don't know if it's good. I haven't played it yet.
The Stick of Truth there, that one I'm gonna wear that one. I definitely did that. I bought it every which way possible.
Yes, but you do, if you really love a game, you want it every way.
Skies of Arcade, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's only 2 ways of playing it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. There's like a couple of things, just a couple of games.
Okay.
Jen's next one is called Gamer Doubt. What do you mean by Gamer Doubt?
I constantly doubt myself as a gamer. I will say I can't play a certain genre, or I can't play a retro game.
You know what? If it makes you feel better, me and Dennis also doubt you.
Thanks. Good. I ended up playing Super Castlevania 4 on the SNES not all that long ago.
Yep.
And honestly,
your first thought was like,
I can't beat this game.
I probably won't be able to beat this game.
No. And then that goes into the whole, I'm wasting my time playing a game I'll never complete. I don't want to play it. So it's like a roundabout. It's just... so many of my bad habits in one.
If it's a retro game, she automatically thinks it's too hard.
Can't play it. I won't beat it. Yeah. No point in playing it. And if it's a specific genre, I just think I can't do it. Like if it's a Souls game, I've completely never played a Souls game because I don't think I can beat it. But then you say...
every game is meant... You can beat every game. It's whether you can put the time... If you're willing to put the time into figuring out how to beat it.
Yeah, you see how this is so many of my bad habits?
Yes.
So anyways, I just have to stop doubting my ability and judging a game before I put it in the console. I'm very bad for that.
Next one on my list, you have not make time for fun. And by what you mean by that is, if I have a busy adult schedule, I take away from my game time.
Yes, but you also...
And if I'm stressed out and stuff like that, I have a hard time starting a new game.
Yes.
Like, if I feel like my plate is like completely piled up full, I have a hard time starting a new game unless I have a 4-hour window.
You need a block.
Yes.
You need a block of time to even start a game. So if he doesn't have that 4-hour window, then he'll put off starting a game till the weekend. And God forbid he has something he has to do on the weekend, then he won't play it. And then it's a new cycle.
And things keep popping up.
But here's the thing. You spend so much wasteless time in the morning sitting on the couch, looking at your tablet.
But I can't start a game when I first wake up.
You could. You come down
No,
here
I can't
you
start a new game.
Could.
I can't start a new game. I can barely start a thought in the morning. I need a coffee before I can even turn on my freaking tablet. There, like,
Well, then you need to do something in the morning you can take off that list.
I know. I know what I can do in the morning.
Record yourself out. Let's do it. But you need to stop. You put up these barriers. You can make time. You make time for the other things.
Jen, I don't know where this even comes from because I played more hours of game last year than you did. So this is propaganda. This is all a bunch of BS. This is a conspiracy theory.
Okay, whatever. Anyways.
Your last one, won't play a game...
Out of sequence.
Out of sequence. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of bad for this too.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm going to start...
Let's say this was my category and he completely took it over.
Yes, but I'm going to give you an example for myself and then you can go off on it there. Say Breath of Fire.
Yeah.
There's 4.
Yeah.
No, there's actually more than 4, but there's 4 that I want to play. And I'm like, well, number 3 and 4 are really good in the PS1. Well, should I play number 1 and 2 first on Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been struggling with Alan Wake because I finally got 2. I pre-ordered it when I knew it was coming out physically, and then I have asked a few people in comments. I'm like, do I really need to play the first one first? And I'm hoping somebody will just tell me no, but everybody's
I feel like you have to.
Yes, so I feel like I have to too. Yeah. Same thing with the God of Wars. I haven't played God of War 2018 or Ragnarok, and I
think you need to play 2018 before Ragnarok.
Yes.
But the rest of them, The sequence doesn't seem to
I'm
matter.
having even a hard time to do that.
Yeah.
I really enjoy playing games in a sequence, just in case I'm going to miss something.
I played all those God of Wars all over the place.
Then there's also, if I play these ones and they're newer, will I want to go back and play these ones? That's the problem too.
That can be a problem.
That's what I'm worried about. If I play them in a sequence, I won't go back and play the older ones.
You may not enjoy the older ones as much. Maybe.
Yeah.
And then Jen has the last one on my list is that I'm a one-note gamer. What she means by one-note gamer is that we stick to a certain genre of games and just try to well, this is the thing. Like, I've only discovered the RPG genre. Dennis loves that word. Genre. Of games maybe 3 years ago. Yeah. So do you know how many?
He's so far behind.
Bangers out there that I have not played, and I'm trying to get caught on. But I do agree that, like, I played so far this year. I played. Well, no, I didn't play. I played one, but my last 2 games were both RPGs, and I needed something different. I was just not enjoying the thought of jumping into another 60-hour game.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're just now experiencing something I experienced 2 years ago.
And I know survival horror.
That's right. Yeah. So you're playing the same game over and over and over again. And yes, the story's different, but the mechanics and the story arc is very similar. Like, oh, bad thing happens. Here comes the hero.
Save the world.
Save the world. And good ending. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's you need to get yourself out of that loop, or you're going to not appreciate it.
I plan on this year hitting more genres and going back to my roots of, like, beat 'em ups and 1v1s and I still don't care about, like, survival horror games. It just there's nothing that really grabs me. Like, unless I can fight back. Like, I like the Resident Evils.
Yes. Unless it's something that, if it's something you know you really don't like and you've tried it before, don't push yourself to play those games, obviously. But you know you like beat 'em ups.
Yep.
Put that in. Like,
but I play beat 'em ups every year. Usually co-op though.
Yes, exactly. But play something. Don't play just 10 RPGs this year. Like, try to play other games.
I'll play 9 RPGs and 1 beat 'em up.
That's it. That's exactly what I'm saying. Those are all our bad gaming habits. I'm sure there's more.
What gaming habits do you have that are good or bad?
Yeah, we would love to know.
Until next time.
Game on. I know you guys think we're great, but we have some bad gaming habits.
Gaming habits. The good, the bad, and the Game Boy. I stole that one.
I'm a great gamer.
No,
Scott has some bad habits.
That's a lie.
Gross. Gross. Continues to be gross. Stop blowing it at me.
All right, I'm ready.